welcome to Game Over. What a fantastic session to start the day for India. Day 5, technically day 4, because there was a washout the first day. The match will clearly go into day 6, the reserve day, but all action has beautifully set up the World Test Championship. You've got to say, this is what everybody wanted to watch. I will divide this Game Over into 3 parts. The first part will be Indian bowling. The second part will be Indian catching, and the third part will be Virat Kohli's captaincy. Let's start with the Indian bowling. A lot of people said, oh, Indian bowlers weren't too good. The last day, New Zealand got off to a steady start, 101 for 2, even the 2 wickets, one to Ravi Ashwin and one to Ishant Sharma. Both sort of came, with aggressive shots, and Indian bowlers weren't able to have impact. And there were 2 reasons for it. One, India was playing test match cricket after a while. They had played IPL. Before that, they played test match cricket against England on home soil. So it was always going to be difficult for them to immediately get into the groove because they needed a bit of game time. That's number one. Number 2, the Duke's ball. It is only after the first 10 overs or so that it really starts to do a bit and starts to move, and then India had to take control. So, and just when the second wicket fell, had there been the last half an hour of play and it hadn't been halted by bad light, you would have seen Indian bowlers coming into play, and maybe the replay of this morning, the previous day itself. So that is the reason. But today the Indian bowling was relentless. They came hard, they were intense, even if when they did not pick up wickets in the first hour of play, hardly any runs were considered. The intensity was right up there. They kept up the pressure on New Zealand. They came hard, kept beating the bat, kept pushing New Zealand, and a wicket was only just that little bit away. And finally, when they got it, they got 3 in that hour. So that was the kind of intensity that the Indian bowling showed. This is a top attack. This is test match cricket, so I will urge you all to be a little patient. Do not sort of start jumping, saying, oh, this is white ball, kuch nahi ho raha hai, India's bowling, ye nahi ho raha hai, wo nahi ho raha hai, sab kuch ho raha hai, aur hoga bhi. Because agar aap dekhen, 2 ghante mein 34 runs is all New Zealand has been able to get before lunch, and that shows you, and that too after one ball that completely sort of beat Rishabh Pant because of the swing. So effectively from the bat, 25 odd runs have been scored, tells you how good the bowling was. Number 2, catching. We keep talking about the deficiency with India's catching and the drop catches and all of that. In Australia, we too spoke about it, but today, and even the last day, the first catch, Virat Kohli, full-time jump, beautiful take. Second catch, Mohammad Shami on the run, excellent take of Devon Conway. And that is what lifts a team's morale and spirit. Ross Taylor, beautifully bowled by Mohammad Shami, committing Ross Taylor on the front foot, had to go for the drive, and Shubman Gill, full-length dive, picking that catch up. Fantastic catch again. Number 4, Rohit Sharma, beautifully bowled again, Ishant Sharma, taking the edge, exactly what Ishant does, gets the ball to move away, and that lovely take by Rohit Sharma at slips. All the 4 catches, 1, 2, 3, 4, set it up. That tells you how good this Indian team has been, both with their fielding and with their bowling. They have been relentless. The final point I want to make on today's Game Over is Virat Kohli's captaincy. I have to praise the captain, because he has been right on the money, whether in terms of cheering his team and getting them to go and getting the crowd, the little crowd, to boost them up and make some noise and pump them up. And his bowling changes have been spectacular. The moment Henry Nicholls came after that solitary over from Bumrah, he got Ishant Sharma back from that end. He knows Ishant will get the ball to move away. He knows there was a setup. And the moment that happened, Ishant Sharma came, the ball floated, there was that edge, and Rohit Sharma did the rest. It was brilliant, magical captaincy from Virat Kohli. Then again, the moment Vijay Watling came to the crease, Virat Kohli instantly was in the act once again. He got Mohammad Shami back. And Mohammad Shami instantly did the job and cleaned him up middle stump. That was an extraordinary spell for India, an extraordinarily good captaincy from Virat Kohli. So these were the 3 points I wanted to talk to you on Game Over. Finally, I will say the match has been set up. This is the beauty of test match cricket. Watch out every little nuance that you can see, because this is test match cricket at its very best. You must learn to absorb and soak in and enjoy the drama, because there is no game, no cricket like this. And anyone who says ICC extended further, etc., doesn't happen. there is a rule and that rule has to be followed. It was given before the match. And the only format of international sport where in a final we can have a draw is test match cricket. In football, in a knockout stage, you will have a penalty shootout. So I'll finish off saying a great test match to watch. That's all I have for you on Game Over. Keep coming back tomorrow, but by then, hopefully, fingers crossed, India would have done much better.